Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video with some breaking news that came out this weekend. Big news. Um, Bleach, the final season, is going to be dubbed by Viz Media, or the people that the Viz Media worked with for the dubbing studio. But Bleach is back, ladies and gentlemen. Huge news. I love this. There was a trailer. We'll put the link in the description from Viz Media, and that pretty much kind of confirmed it, but a lot of people were still uncertain. But then Viz Media did put out a statement about a couple hours later talking about how they have acquired the rights to Bleach, the final season, or Bleach, the 1,000-year Blood War, as it's called. But it's basically the final season. Nonetheless, they acquired it, and it doesn't surprise me because Viz has like the world rights to like the whole Bleach franchise, so I think they have like the first rights to getting it. I think that's how their contract works. That they have the rights to refuse first for the the licensing of the dub and whatnot. So they are getting it. A lot of people were concerned because there was the spin-off series about a year ago that came out. I think the Crunchyroll got a hold of it. But technically that wasn't like, I mean, it's in the Bleach, it's supposed to be in the Bleach universe, but it's not actually Bleach. So it's not part of the contract. But people thought Viz would have gotten it, but they didn't. But as I tell people, that it's technically not a part of Bleach, even though it's in the same universe. Different licensing and whatnot. But I had a really good feeling Bleach, and with Viz Media doesn't really license as much anymore. Like when it comes to anime, they still do license anime, but they don't do as much anymore typically these days. Most of the stuff that they do is mostly home media, DVDs and Blu-rays. I see they've acquired a lot of those home distributions. And then also they do focus on what one of their, the main thing that they mostly focus on is the manga English translations of, getting rights to mangas and stuff like that, and translating them into English prints. That's mostly what Viz Media is about. They're not as much into licensing anime anymore like they used to be, but they still obviously focus on their big hits. Obviously, they have Bleach. They have the Naruto pretty much in check. And they do have the obviously the current licensing of Sailor Moon, the new dub, not the old dub, because we still don't have the old dub reprinted, and it probably never will be. But it's still out there in the stratosphere for anybody that still enjoys the old dub. But nonetheless, Viz Media goes after like the big stuff. I don't know exactly if they'll be getting any new stuff as of late or when they'll get new stuff, because obviously, you got companies that are really involved with these days now with anime, with Netflix in the game. Amazon seems to start really getting into it now as well. Funimation, obviously them now merging with Crunchyroll, and Aniplex also is kind of involved with them as well now, since they're part of Sony Music, which is kind of attached to Sony Pictures in a certain way, in certain relations, even though they're separate companies. It is very interesting to see where Viz Media will be in the next couple of years. But right now, this is obviously this was a must acquisition for them. and hopefully, um, we'll see most of the cast return. I'm almost certain. I mean, they're not going to say anything. Obviously, non-disclosure agreements, obviously, but I'm almost certain that the majority of the cast will be back. Um, there are some people that won't be there that I know just from eliminations and whatnot. And obviously, there are some people that are not in the industry anymore or have passed on since then. But I think we're gonna get the majority of the cast. I'm almost certain we're getting obviously Johnny Young Bosch back as Ichigo. Um, we're gonna get Michelle back as Rukia Kuchiki. So I'm almost we're gonna get I think we're gonna get our main dub cast back for like the main characters. I don't think we have anything really to worry about with that. Um, but yeah, I think this is really good, and I'm really happy. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Viz Media is gonna do with the Bleach franchise here for the last arc. And I cannot wait to see the Bankai from Rukia because it's gonna be hard because like obviously over the years I've heard the stuff that's been going on in the manga because when it ended, I think I don't remember when it ended. I think the dub, not the sub, because I only watched the English dub. As you guys know, this is a dub channel, but I'm pretty sure the dub ended in 2014, maybe 2013. I don't remember the exact year, but it was something around there. Because I know it had been canceled a couple years prior to that. Because people have been talking about it in the lead up, but obviously it's been a while. It was on Toonami. Well, it was on Adult Swim's original block when it first started, and then it carried over to Toonami once Toonami came back in 2012. I don't remember though the exact year it was. It's been a long time now, and I don't remember the year it was, but I think it was like either 2014 or I think it was 2014 when the dub had when we finally got to the final season. Um, I think I don't know for sure. I just don't remember, but I'm hoping that it's going to be on Toonami. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping that that comes back on Toonami. That is something very important that gets on Toonami. Because obviously, Toonami is where Bleach originally aired. Um, so I'm gonna assume that it's gonna and obviously it being done through Viz Media, that could possibly be the case. Um, Not saying it's for certain because we have no idea for sure, but I'm gonna bank that it's gonna be more like that. Um, yeah, I think it was 2014, but yeah, I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm really excited to see what happens with the return of Bleach, whether it's going to be on Toonami or if it's going to be somewhere else. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be on a streaming service. I mean, who knows? But I can't see it being on a streaming service because it's being part of Viz Media. But I know Viz Media recently did things where they allowed Naruto to be on Funimation about a year ago. But this is new stuff though. This is new material though. So I don't know if they're gonna want that on. I don't know if they're gonna want that on Funimation. Um, you know, or if they're gonna want that on something, like Hulu or obviously I don't think they're gonna put it on Netflix because Viz Media is their Viz Media. You know, obviously they're a dubbing company. Even though they're more known for their home distributions and their ab, ab, adaptations. For dubbing the mangas. Um, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna want it on Toonami if Toonami's still around because it's coming. The sub is coming out in October. The sub is coming out in October. It's coming out October. It's coming out in October. You know what I mean? So they're gonna want to, depending on when the dub comes out, because obviously if you do like the earliest, like with Attack on Titan, it'd probably be a 3-week delay. But that's for a simuldub perspective. For an anime perspective, for a TV broadcast perspective, it might be a little longer than that. So we might not get Bleach, the dub, the first episode of the dub, until probably like at the earliest, maybe November. But we'll have to wait and see. And again, we'll have to wait and see what the plan is or what the decision making is in terms of if they're going to have it on Adult Swim, Toonami, or if it goes somewhere else. I can't see it going anywhere else because it is Viz Media and this is new material. But obviously Boruto was pulled. As you guys know, I don't know if people know. Well, actually, a lot of people know this by now. Boruto was pulled from Toonami because supposedly the ratings weren't doing that good, which I still find very hard to believe with the numbers that I've seen. That had been the main reason for it. I think there was something else going on that they're not telling us. But I am curious if that's what's gonna happen. Like, I can't see it going on Netflix. I can't see it going on Funimation because it's new material, and I just can't see them going for that. I mean, Hulu's an option. I know Sailor Moon. They used to exclusively air the stuff there for Sailor Moon, so I mean that's a possibility as well for Viz. There's a lot of different things. Obviously, Viz Media doesn't have a streaming service, which is a big disadvantage for them. But obviously, they've been just licensing their stuff off to other streaming services. Like I said, they did the thing with Naruto a year ago with Funimation. But it's going to be really interesting to see where this goes whenever it comes out. But I am very much looking forward to this. I'm a big Bleach fan. So I'm really happy that it's coming back. I'm really happy that this is coming back and that we're going to be able to see some of the stuff, even though some of the stuff I pretty much already know because I thought we were not going to actually get this dub because it didn't do well in Japan. It didn't do well in Japan. That's why they canceled it. But it did well here though. It did well here, but obviously Japan doesn't care about the stuff over here compared to over there. Otherwise, One Piece probably would have been canceled already because One Piece doesn't do good over here. It does good over there, but it doesn't do good over here. But with Bleach, it did go good over here, but it didn't do good over there. So I don't know. I just I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this. And what do you guys think? Are you guys happy about this? I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy to see Rukia become or get her Bankai, because I do know about that because everyone told me already. really hope I don't learn any more stuff because, you know, I'd rather not know anymore now. Because people told me already. Because at the time though, I didn't think this was ever gonna happen. We didn't think this was gonna happen, and now it's gonna happen. Now it's gonna happen, and now it's like, ah, shit, you know. So yeah, we'll see what happens now. Very, very happy though, nonetheless. Gonna just enjoy it. It's just gotta enjoy it. I just gotta enjoy it. I mean, there's some stuff I don't know about it that obviously happened in there, but you know, just gotta enjoy it at this point. You know, we didn't think we were gonna get it, and we're getting it now, and we're happy. All the actors are probably gonna be back that are still around in the industry, or you know, people that, you know, obviously there's some people that passed on, unfortunately, but most of the cast is, I'm almost certain it's a shoo-in. Obviously, it's too early to know officially that anybody can say right now with NDAs, but that's just my assumption. Obviously, I'm just going on as a fan right now, hoping that those dub actors will be back. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Soul Reapers, they even put that in the press release, Soul Reapers, which I'm really happy with, because I was like, they're gonna still call them Soul Reapers, right? You know, I know, because they like the whole Shimigami thing, like, you know, that really goofed me up. Like, I found out about this whole thing, and I'm like, no, dude, they're Soul Reapers. Get out of here with that stuff. You know, that's all I gotta say, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Bankai, let's go. Comment, rate. Like, my videos, please subscribe, and that's about it, guys. I'm the Ultimate Goku. Peace.